Nafaa kufika huko watu wa understand hakuna pesa ya serikali. Ukisikia pesa imeibua ni pesa yako.
It's your money.
It's your money.
Unatoa every day.
Juu watu wanafikiria kama kuna serikali and then kuna sisi. Sisi ndio serikali. Don't get me started with politics. Have you finished your point? Nimejam man.
Umejam. At me nimejam the same way. No, niko tu like please our leaders mwenye watu wana trust so much wa hizo groups za huko home. Fine. Kudos the government for kutengeneza the barabara and all that, but stop pushing your agenda ya 2 term ukiforget all the crazy things our wase wamefanya. Na pia go educate yourself politically, cause already umepewa grace ya kukua ukiongea watu wanasikiza. So make sure you know what you're saying.
Na God atakuuliza.
Make sure you know what you're saying.
Na hiyo chance yako.
The Bible says that our teachers si lazima kuwe ni mwalimu wa shule. According to me, according to my scripture, I feel like teacher ni mtu mwenye ako na knowledge and pass to people, yeah?
True.
Mwenye ako na more information. They are gonna be judged differently. Teachers ni kwa sababu God amewapea the power to teach or something and educate people. So wao watajajua separately. So please educate yourself. Like jua kenye unaambia watu wacha kushinda pull around that nini.
Let me just be the devil's advocate in this. Okay, some of these people, they don't have like a lot of money. So when they're given like money to push some agenda, they take it.
So we know we'll never grow. Hatutawahi toka hapo basi.
Sasa that's the problem.
Pesa unasema 2 term.
But sasa kitu iko ni kila mtu akue na akili yake. People were talking about like the Mount Kenya electorate. Like the people who vote in Mount Kenya, they were like, no, they get a lot of resources. But let me tell you something. I was seeing it in the comments. These people know how to elect leaders. My friend is from Nyeri. There is no women rep has ever returned. You know, all the other parts we have career politicians. The rest, like in Northeastern uko kwetu, Nyanza, you like Western Kenya, you'd hear like someone has been an MP for 20 years. That is unheard of in Mount Kenya. You don't work, unaenda home.
You snooze, you lose.
Like ata governor huyu wa Nyeri ni ati tu like this is that governor. Tangu governorship imeanza. Na huyu tu ndo amerudi his second term. Like if you don't work, you're going home. And that should be the attitude with everyone.
We need to get there.
If someone does not work, they go home. And it's not a privilege to be given CDF, which I said it should be scrapped. Shule zikuwe free from primary to university.
Mimi hata nimekuwa so shocked ukiniambia ulipata hiyo CDF money. Mimi sikupata kitu.
Nilipata.
Mimi sikuipata hata basari. Mimi sikupata anything. Na nilienda hizo interviews and I was nilikuwa one of the less fortunate. Na sikupata. But anyway, nilisoma.
Yeah, here you are.
Here I am.
And it's like now imagine someone who didn't have parents like yours when you were determined.
It's such a hassle. Any home people have to change their names to Maasai names to get these favors. Do you know that?
But me, I don't know. Me, I've always been called Wamboi.
No, but you get those things.
Yes, I do. You just know the right people, and that's what I wanna scrape off.
Oh.
Don't like if I could go like you have to know the right people.
Oh, because you know the right people, that's why you got the money.
Yeah.
Ungesema hivyo basi.
So
because Shanga, how now?
Like no maana si nimekwambia like kama how vote along that line
ujue hautapata kitu.
Hutapata. Na you have to be vocal that you're voting. Kwanza mimi ndio maana nilikwambia mamangu thinks that I don't live in this world. Me I'm be there like but you know yes you're my mom but you know you are wrong. Me I'd be like I'll tell them no that is wrong. Don't do that. Yes, you helped me. I'm grateful. But when you do something wrong, me I'm gonna call you out. Yes I will. Anyway, I want to let our matters. Hey, kunywa maji. Jibebete. So I was doing some research about psychedelics. You know, psychedelics are used in hospitals. But now, like, this, using them as drugs is bad. And it's bad because, like, my heart goes out to everyone who has a family member or who is going through drug problems. I'll get to that. But sasa, psychedelics before the colonial powers came. It was used by people in like nini in what is it called, like wakijipes, like si sana, for religious purposes.
Wakijipes, what do you mean by wakijipes?
Like in controlled amounts, for religious purposes.
What does it make people do?
Sasa, have you had...
Able to tell people what psychedelics are?
Psychedelics are drugs. I don't know which part of... Sijui, ebu Google. Chani Google sai.
To get...
Relating to or donating drugs that produce hallucinogens and apparent expansion of consciousness. So, let me see.
So, ziko hospital?
Yeah, they're in hospitals. Example of a psychedelic abused drug. What are you showing here? Like, I was doing a research of how psychedelics... What am I doing? Psychedelic are most abused. I was doing a research of how psychedelics, in the US, some states allow it to be used in hospitals, others don't.
Allow it.
So, like, the morality of it, like, when you're talking about, like, gun laws and things like those. So, oh my god, you all... Magic mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I know those ones.
Mushrooms. Thank you.
They call them shrooms.
Yeah. So, that one is an example of a psychedelic. And so, not the most abused, no.
So, I have never used those shrooms, but ninasikia as in a nini.
People usually use shrooms to get some religious revelations. Have you never had that?
I've heard about
even that guy who was anikaing people, he used to give them shrooms. He was trying to be a BNN. But I think he also does that. The one who was selling
not Edgar Barry.
Not Edgar Barry. This guy, I don't know, he's a...
Well, he's giving people shrooms, alafu watu wana open up, wanasema
their things, alafu wanasema ita nawasaidia, kumbe ni shrooms amewapea.
Oh, I saw
you know,
like that.
The one who told Kulonga to leave. Even the one who was selling Rono, sijui what. That day Rono was being beaten. That guy. He apparently he gives people shrooms.
So after some point unaanza ku just say things.
Shrooms is hard drugs like cocaine. Anakutake a video yeah. Because like shrooms, like they are bad. It's like fentanyl. You know fentanyl?
I don't know
fentanyl. Fentanyl is crazy. Like you see someone like I don't know they're injecting or what. 2 minutes. Wameanza like you see that new thing for Mombasa, ukimuona unadhania amelala. Ameinama hivi. So
fentanyl in weird positions now.
Fentanyl that's to someone.
What?
It's so crazy. Huko kwanza US, even people are lacing weed with fentanyl. Hey, so anyway, that aside. So it was used for religious purposes, and people love wanna crack your what. And then now when the colonialists came, they were like, no, this thing is bad. Don't use it. Well, from what we see now, it's like it's bad for real. But the colonialists being the colonialists, we don't believe them like that. So, you know about this dawa ya Maasai? You know what it does to people? You see that
nimekunywa dawa za Wamasai. My dad is a very big believer wa dawa za Maasai.
Not that one. You see how like Wamasai like kama kuko na
ceremony.
Si ceremony. Like kama kuko na mazishi, all of a sudden they are unhinged. They can't be contained. Wanapiga nduru, sijui hata mtu anataka kupita na ukuta. Like mtu ati wanakula mori. That thing is as a result of that dawa they take.
Oh.
Yeah.
And kwa sababu wanakuanga everyone is on the floor. Wana scream for days.
On the floor and they wamezimia, wengine wanakimbia everywhere. I don't know. Like they are uncontrollable and like uncontrollable kabisa.
I didn't know it was dawa. I thought it was culture.
No, it was dawa that they take. So me, I was like, And now this dawa, because that is like a side effect to it. Because like what makes them react like that, it's like a trigger. When they hear that screaming voice, it triggers something, and then they don't know they're doing that,
They don't know they're screaming that much.
And they don't know like they are doing crazy stuff hata kupitia kwa ukuta and whatnot.
Way?
You see like even sufuria when you do like this with a spoon. Tang! That thing also like disturbs them. And they want to get into that mode. And then it got me thinking. Do you think that is one of the drugs that the colonialists did not say this is a bad thing? Okay.
They didn't say it was a bad thing.
But they don't know that it exists. Or maybe they know, but they don't think it's that. Because this thing is a drug. That's why they act the way they act. That's why they have like out of, you see how they say ati pombe inakupatia confidence. Kwanza, on that note, there was this competition in a like competition, and then people were being paid to 220k in our company. And then now we were saying the way we
220k one person.
Like when you win.
Where?
Like show your talent. So, but it was cancelled.
Yeah,
so
that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I'm stuck at 220k.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were like, see, we go with this is when we discover one hidden talent. And then this babe said, ati mimi liquid courage haijawahi kuni disappoint. When I have liquid courage, nitaimba hapo watashanga.
I mean, sijai kuona hiyo liquid courage.
Anything for 20,000. So it's the same thing. You see, like even the way they are like so courageous, ati wanaenda kupigana hata na lion. It's because of those things they take.
Oh God.
Yeah, you're educated today.
Now I'm educated
Inshallah.
today.
So I'm like, maybe it's a, because now I asked, so why do you guys take it? And then this guy was telling me, ati inaongeza nguvu za kiume. I did ask him, is it the truth? He said people
za Wamasai zinaongezanga nguvu za kiume for real.
Wewe unajuaje? I'm
not speaking from experience, but everybody anakuanga ni a living testing. Wanaitwa je?
Living testimony.
Yeah, living testimony. Kuna dawa ya Wamasai ukikunywa unaulizangwa, are you pregnant? If you're pregnant, do not drink. If you're not pregnant, proceed. Like kuna zenye unakunywa unaenda low vibaya sana. Kuna zingine zina help ku cut weight. Kuna zingine zina help na nguvu za kiume. For sure. It's not even a joke. That one I can tell you to take it to the bank.
For real.
For
anyway,
sure.
So they say that basi inaleta nguvu za kiume na pia inaleta nguvu za kiume na what is it called? Na iko na hiyo side effects.
Ya kukua hallucinate.
Una hallucinate because they are usually like out of this world. Hey. Anyway, that was a later note, right?
But you're telling me about hospitals giving people psychedelics.
Yes, cancer patients and whatnot.
So what does it do to them?
You know you're in so much pain. You're in so much pain. So when you're hallucinating,
you don't feel the pain.
See, even the cancer patients are given morphine.
Yeah.
And now that's what I was telling you, like earlier time, like cancer patients wanakosa like wanakosa drugs. Sasa unaimagine mtu ako in that pain na anashindwa kupewa morphine because it's expensive.
Hakuna hata hiyo morphine.
Hakuna. Na wamelipa shaa yote. And you know, like, have you ever seen someone suffering from cancer, like last stage?
I've never seen any cancer patient TV.
They're in pain.
Kama wako in so much pain.
They're in pain so much. So that's why they're given like those psychedelics ama kina morphine. Ndio wa hallucinate.
There's even a guy mwenye walk all the way from, I don't know, Machakos to Nairobi just to
raise cancer
awareness. Yeah, kusema, hey, your cancer needs to be free.
Do you think that there's an actual cure and yet Big Pharma, they don't want to release it because chemo is a business?
I don't even know about it.
Maybe
though. But I also had, mimi nakwanga a very big believer of herbs. Because I've seen it work on my mom and people who've used it. So mimi na herbs nakwanga hivi, very big believer. Mse wangu wa herbs juzi aliniambia dandelion ina cure cancer. Like amepea so many people na cancer cells the good cells regenerate within 48 hours. Na watu wanapona. In fact, wewe ndio una bring a friend. Hata si tia na market. So guys, I feel like
I don't know whether I know someone close who has
people
cancer.
Need to go.
Maybe they can try.
People need to go herbal pia. Herbs.
But also something else, guys. Eat well.
Eat well.
I meet people telling me like you've cut weight. What is happening? I'm like, sis, eat well. And by eating well, you know, we just say that and then it sounds
eat
so
right.
ambiguous.
Hata si eat well.
Wachana na ngano. Anything to do with wheat, wachana nayo.
Na sugar.
Or rather cut.
Even
and
sugar.
Yeah. Anywhere.
And
then
start
now,
that while you're young. Start that while you're young, so you don't have to suffer. I mean, sisi ni a living proof kwa sababu tumeona how much our parents wanaanza ku struggle when they start aging. Kwa sababu ya those lifestyle diseases which you can prevent when you're really young.
One day your body will be a priority, whether you choose right now or in the future.
It will force you.
With that, peace.